Hello everyone, my name is Jesus Zepeda, and today I'm going to be talking about how leadership affects retention in the workforce, specifically in the U.S. Air Force and in the air transportation career field, the career field which I'm currently in. First, I'm going to start off with talking about two leadership styles that I've experienced while being in the Air Force for 5 years now. The first leadership style is a positive leadership style that uh, is one of a supervisor who cares for his people and takes care of them. And in return, this leadership style, it's kind of like um, when you give, you get back even more. So I had a supervisor in Dover Air Force Base. This supervisor took care of just the basic needs that the airmen had, made sure that they got meals, made sure that their PT was taken care of during shift hours, made sure that they weren't working past shift hours if there was nothing to do, and just made sure that the overall morale and welfare of the airmen were taken care of. Very approachable supervisor. If I had a problem, I could just go to him and be like, "Hey, I need a little bit of time to go get this done," and he'd work that in for me. So his main focus was to take care of me, and in return, what I wanted to do for him was make sure anything he asked of me was taken care of, and in a timely fashion. It made me more motivated to work for him, and so in turn, everything that needed to be done would get done on shift. This was also shared by all of my other coworkers. Uh, they also gave their best to the job when they were at work, just because he did took care of their basic needs. Supervisor number two is my current supervisor, but not just my current supervisor. Uh, she represents uh, more than a few supervisors that I've had in this career field. So just to give you kind of a little insight on my career field, air transportation. Anyhow, this supervisor is model a model supervisor for what everyone should strive not to be. Uh, Number one, she comes in to work late constantly. Sundays, she doesn't even show up um, because higher leadership isn't there, so she thinks she can get away with it. Um, she doesn't take care of the basic needs of the airmen, such as getting them to breakfast, on time or in a timely fashion. So everybody's hungry, and so when she asks us to do something, it's like, well, we're hungry and we don't have energy or whatever. So meals are very important for airmen. Also, when the end of the day comes and there is no work to be done, and we're just sitting around and she's in her office, chit chatting with her friend, or possibly sleeping, which is normal for her to do during the day, uh, and we're just sitting there doing nothing. This irritates the airmen, and we're like, why does she get to come into work late but then make us leave late? It just doesn't make sense to us, and it's something that causes airmen to just be depressed and hate life. So that's the second supervisor and what every leader should strive not to be, and just makes you unmotivated to want to work for her, and in turn, things aren't going to get done. It's like, why are we going to make someone that is a dirtbag look good when in fact they're dirtbag? So that's just how the leadership and subordinate world work. Um, so pretty much what I've stated is the two leadership styles and how they affect retention. Nobody wants to be in a career field or in a job where their leadership, takes advantage of them and doesn't, you know, help them out with their basic needs. Currently, what I'm doing in response to this is getting out of this career field, and I'm applying for another career field so that I can be a little less stressed, and therefore my family's going to be a little less stressed. So that's all I have. Thank you for listening, and goodbye.